Hello everyone! I am Badger, I'm from the Amber Mine, and today I'm going to be giving you a deep dive of the new DinoTracker field guide and sightings. Basically, what DinoTracker is, it's a new promotional website for Jurassic World Dominion made by Chaos Theorem and Jack Ewans, the same people that made the Jurassic World promotional website and the DPG. It's a really in-depth lore building, lore building website. It's really cool, something we haven't really seen done before, and I am so hyped to take a look in the little secrets of the field guide and stuff. This world map here is actually from Google Earth. Little 3D model. Go around. These little dots everywhere, as you can see, are dinosaur sightings. They're really cool. They seem to be made with the actual ILM models from the film. As you can see, they look super one-on-one. That's what you can tell from the 2-pixel MOSA. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the field guide. Oh, I keep highlighting it. We're going to go into the field guide, and what we're going to do is we're going to just, once again, work our way down. It's cool how you can see they have a little, like a newscasting thing. You have a little bar you can click, and it'll bring you to certain sightings and stuff. I'll get to this later. I'll get to that part later. All right, here we go. First one we got T-Rex. All right. I like the little the GUI in the back, the little like top graphical. That's pretty cool. Field guide report, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Did you know that a T-Rex's vision is based on movement? Yes. Well, in the films, yes, I did. Breeding pairs. Ooh, breeding pairs. We haven't heard that mentioned since, what, The Lost World? Am I missing something? Oh, that's cool. They have a little nice little nod to The Lost World that are highly protective of their young. It's like Junior. Okay, cool. With a bite force of 34,500 newtons, it's best to give these fierce predators a wide berth. Female tyrannosaurs are typically brown with darker striping, whereas males are green with black and yellow stripes. So it's cool that they're calling attention to the male Rexes, so the buck and the bull over on Sorna. It's nice. It's really cool to hear about the breeding pairs and the whole protective of their young thing. We haven't heard about that in a while, and that is a really nice breath of fresh air compared to the single T-Rex that only ever shows up. So it's cool to just get some more info about, or just to hear more about these again, these behaviors. Size, length 13.5 meters, height 5.5 meters. Those are actually pretty accurate to the original Jurassic Park animatronic measurements, how Stan Winston Studio did them. And that's really nice, touch. 3,175 kilograms to, okay, that's pretty cool. I don't know how accurate that is. I'm not good with that. Diet carnivore, large animals, including humans. Cool. Maybe in the movie we might see, or in the promotional material, maybe we'll see it hunting a parasaur, or hell, maybe for the first time since Jurassic Park the game, and in the first time in any sort of official media, maybe we'll see the Tyrannosaur fight a Triceratops. Who knows? Signs of Tyrannosaur territory. Large swaths of uprooted and dislodged trees. Okay. Nauseating odor from decaying prey. That's a nice little nod to the novel, with the sweet smell of the animal and the sweet smell of the prey we leave behind. That's nice. I like that. Graveyards of decomposed meals. That's cool. I like that. What to do? Hide if you can. Keep hold of your pets. Lock them inside. Be aware of impact tremors or fleeing animals and take cover immediately. All right. Do not move. Wait for the animal to leave. All right. Do not try to feed or interact with the dinosaur. Nice. Oh, then you have the little warning label down here. Any encounter with a dinosaur can be potentially fatal. Ooh. If a dinosaur becomes aggressive, it may already be too late. The advice given here should only be used as last resort. Avoid... Ooh, I am not doing good today, guys. Avoiding contact with this animal is your first and best defense. Tyrannosaur sightings, and there's currently none. What I can tell. From what I'm gathering, there should be, hopefully, more sightings as we get closer to the film's release, as you can see from the missing dinosaurs that we'll catch up to. But yeah, it's the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Big Roberta Rexy, the T-Rex, whatever you want to call her herself. Some really cool hints in here. It's really nice. What is next? What do we have next? Allosaurus. Oh. It's odd. I don't know why we know what the allo looks like. I find it odd that it was the one previous animal grayed out, but it is nice to see a new render, considering in Fallen Kingdom allo didn't have any. And it's of the Battle of Big Rock hype adult, now that we know the Jurassic World Evolution adult variant is not canon. That's pretty nice. Aggression level moderate. Tell that to the family in Battle of Big Rock. Size, length, 12.1 meters, height, 3.8 meters. Alright, wait. Diet, carnivore, feeding on other dinosaurs. Okay. I find it weird that Rex included humans, but Allo didn't, considering it went after a family. But who cares? Did you know that the Allosaurus, unlike the T-Rex, can see you when you are not moving? Yes. The creature can open its mouth wider than 90 degrees, creating a bigger bite than T-Rex. Oh yeah, and I didn't know that. Huh. Some allosaurs have vibrant blue skin with yellow stripes and red crests. Okay. It is unknown if this is sexual dimorphism, genetic engineering, or simply individual variation. Huh. I like the idea of red crest, considering I can't remember if the allo in Battle at Big Rock and in the trailers doesn't seem to have a red crest. So this could be alluding that since it was a female, the males may or may not have that color. We don't even know if the Dominion allo is the Battle of Big Rock one, so it could just be another female. So we don't know. That's pretty cool. Signs of allosaur territory. During mating season, early spring and midsummer, conditions bring large groups together for nesting. Alright, that's pretty nice. It's cool to hear about nesting behavior, considering we haven't heard a lot about that. Do be aware of your surroundings, avoid nesting sites, seek appropriate cover. Alright, and do not turn away from them. I like that. Approach infants, talking about the infant allosaur and the juvenile allosaurs we saw. That's pretty cool, and assume they are alone. That's interesting. Could that be referring to duos or horde hunting, or maybe pack hunting from the allos? I doubt it, but that's very interesting. Very interesting, actually. Huh. Alright, let's see if there's any allosaur sightings. And there is. Allosaurus. Ooh, a footprint. In Lake Nasser, Egypt. Allosaur tracks been spotted near Lake Nasser. Caution is advised. Very nice. Learn more. Oh, just sends us back to our page. Alright, that's sick. Allosaurus. So we learned a little bit about nesting behavior. That's cool. It's nice. Alright, on to the next one. Ankylosaurus. Personal favorite of mine. Not my personal all-time favorite, but definitely up there. It's actually very cool dinosaur. I don't know, I was trying to find a word. My brain lost. One of our staff members, Michael, actually, his favorite dinosaur is not the ankylosaur, but a certain individual that y'all know is Bumpy. So that's cool. Aggression level moderate. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Length 9.6 meters. Height 3.6 meters. Weight. Low-lying ferns and cycads. Okay, that's cool, referencing dinosaur diets back then. Did you know the ankylosaur was covered from head to toe in osteoderms, or bones that grew in the skin? This dinosaur was so well protected, even its eyelids had armor. Bright colors and loud noise can be mistaken as threat displays to an ankylosaur. Some sport unique coloration, such as blue-tinged skin and armor. Nice, a Bumpy reference. While others sport dark black armor with red markings on their faces, so a JP3 Anky reference too. That's cool. So does that mean that there are JP3 Anky on the mainland now, or is it just referring to Sorna species? Because I don't know if they've seen them, considering they were considered an illegal clone. That's cool. That's nice. Signs of an ankylosaur territory. Ankylosaurs congregate around nesting sites, browsing on tree saplings and underbrush. That's cool. Huh. That tree saplings, underbrush, that's pretty cool. Nesting sites, another nesting thing, that's nice. Areas containing leaning and uprooted trees and a lack of brush indicate the presence of nesting sites. Use caution while traveling through these areas. Okay, cool. So nesting behavior is apparently a very major topic of this website so far. Remain calm, stay together within a group, and avoid night contact. Does this mean they're more aggressive at night? I don't know. It's cool. Do not approach from behind or in a vehicle. Wave arms. Make loud noises. Okay, so they get threatened if you're in a vehicle. Alright, and they get threatened if you're loud. Cool. Alright. Ankylosaur sight. Oh, Ankylosaur sighting. Ooh. Okay, so 1, 2, that seems to be 2 ankylosaurs. A family of ankylosaurs have settled in the oh god, I'm gonna butcher this. Kangargati National Park and appears to be growing in numbers. It's cool. See if there's any others. Oh, we just got sent back to the world map. Let me just go back to... Oh, there we are, California. Let's see here. Oh, a video. Oh, yeah, I forgot they made... That's cool. Right, let's check this out. Oh, that quality for me was horrible. Sorry, guys. Let's run through that again. See if it picks up anything better. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, we can see the rocks moving when the foot hits the ground. You have the little no dinosaur sign. That's just nice. I like that. Alright, open field guide. Let's go back down. Do we finish Ankylosaur? I believe we did. Now, on to my favorite dinosaur of all time, Apatosaur, the coolest diplodocid. Aggression level low. Okay, makes sense considering, you know, C and Gen variety, Masrani variety, whatever you want to call it. Length 27 meters, height 6 meters. Fern, cycads, conifers. Did you know the famous herbivore Brontosaurus is actually the Apatosaurus? Now, here's when we're going to get into a little bit of a controversy, alright? Because that is not true. Brontosaurus was considered a Apatosaurus, yes, for a very long time, up until around the release of Jurassic World 2015, where basically Bronto was split from Apato and became Brontosaurus parvus and Brontosaurus excelsus. I might be missing one, I can't remember, but basically the Jurassic World variety is considered by the Ambermite team at least Brontosaurus parvus, and the Lost World skeleton of Apato, seen in the graveyard from the Lost World, we consider a Brontosaurus excelsus. Meaning that, very technically, there is no Apatosaur in Jurassic World, but for all we know, Jurassic World's canon may not have gone through with that change. But currently what we think is a mix-up, and this is currently incorrect. So if Chaos Theorem, you see this, yeah. But yeah, paleontologists say the skeletons of these giants accidentally named the same dinosaur twice. Last time can whip its tail fast and break the sound barrier in front of carnivore attackers. Would have been cool to see it do that with Indominus, but nah. Signs of Apatosaur territory. Large swaths of uprooted and dislodged trees nearby. Alright. Trees stripped of leaves during summer. And large piles of droppings that stand taller than the average human. Nice callback. Do avoid whipping tails and beware falling debris from feeding. That is a nice little realism check. It's cool. Do not follow close behind. Mistake eggs for rocks or boulders. Oh, sorry. Mistake eggs for rocks or boulders, or approach young separated from adults. Let's see if there's any ankylosaur sightings. Oh, there's one. These huge dinosaurs live in the nearby woods and regularly cause traffic jams along the Kingsway in Toronto, Canada. That's cool. You can see little patterns on the back that's harder to see with the blue grading of the Jurassic World films. That's really nice. It's nice to see that in the Jurassic World Dominion trailer, Apato looked a bit rounder. So it seems to me that this does not have that roundness. Still have the elephantine wrinkles. Still have the more skinnier body, I guess. You know what I mean? Back to Apato. And let's see if there's any more little sightings. Oh, and there is. Ooh, Austria. Family on vacation in... Oh god. I can't pronounce that. Gesaus. I'm gonna offend so many people. National Park. Capture these two gentle giants while on a snowy hike. Very cool. Very cool. It's definitely a culture shock to see these animals in the snow, but it's definitely a nice change of pace. Alright, on to our next dinosaur, which is, another hidden one, the Atrociraptor. Aggression level medium, even though in the new trailers chases Owen down a down a street in Malta, but whatever. Size, length 3.9 meters, height 2 meters, weight 226 kilograms, and diet small mammals and lizards. Do those small mammals include humans? We'll find out. Did you know the Atrociraptor is slightly larger than the Velociraptor and its name means savage robber? I did not. In the paleontological record, I believe Atrociraptor is smaller than Velociraptor. I'm not a nerd though, so I don't really know that, so don't take my word for it. These predators are trained to kill by scent, and it's reported these animals have been genetically modified for speed. Nice. While unconfirmed, some DPW agents believe the Atrociraptors were genetically modified from Velociraptors due to striking visual similarities. That is actually similar to what Alik said about Dominion a while ago. He said about the Atrociraptors being genetically modified from Raptors, and that's a really cool idea that I'm glad they're embracing. I like that. I'm glad we're getting callbacks to the Raptors. As Atrociraptors are designer dinosaurs genetically engineered for specific purposes, their coloration ranges dramatically per individual, as we've seen in Ghost, Panthera, Red, and Tigris. That's really cool. I like that a lot. The introduction, of the Sornoraptors, all that stuff. Sign of Atrociraptor territory. Atrociraptors have only been documented in captivity in illegal dinosaur markets and are not believed to have wild populations. That is cool. That's nice. Keep your distance and back off slowly. Only make loud sounds and fight back if attacked. Last resort. Do not run. They're fast, new, and powerful jumpers. And, of course, as said before, there are 0 Atrociraptor sightings. So that's cool. That's cool. It's nice to know that there are designer dinosaurs in this new world. That's cool. Alright. Let's go to the next one. The croc that divided the fandom. Baryonyx. Aggression level high. Length 9.3 meters. Height 2.6 meters. 771 kilograms to 1,678 kilograms. Carnivore, small to medium prey such as fish and baby dinosaurs. Nice, they're actually referencing its semi-aquatic nature, unlike Fallen Kingdom. Did you know Baryonyx is most at home along riversides? I like that they're leaning into the semi-aquaticism of Barry, how it had been in the River Cruise in Jurassic World instead of just generic carnivore, which is very nice. They are capable swimmers, almost as agile in water as they are on land. Don't stray too far from their perceived boundary, which can include pools and artificial waterways. Sign of Baryonyx territory, large indentations of footprints in mud or banks. Alright. Do avoid occupied bodies of water. Keep an eye out for huge claws. Do not mistake movement in the water as retreat. Make loud noise or sudden movements. Baryonyx sightings. Let's see. Oh, there. 2. Check out the one in Mexico first. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, Camp Cretaceous sounds. A tourist group in Mexico found themselves being hunted by a Baryonyx. One person managed to capture it on their phone. Very cool. Still not a fan of seeing, Baryonyx as a frequent land hunter. Would be nice to see hunting from water, but very cool. Very nice use of camera work. And there was another sighting in, seemed to be England. Very cool, you can see the fence broken back there. Also displaying the artificial waterway part of the bio. Very nice water effects. Very cool. Very nice. Yeah, United Kingdom. Yep. Alright, and that should be the Baryonyx, yeah. Now we are moving on to the Brachiosaur, which apparently is seen to be using Jurassic World Evolution renders, which means that seems to be Giraffatitan branchi, considering that's based off of the Jurassic Park asset, and then Brachy. So that's showing the 2 different variants of Brachy or Giraffatitan which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. We get to see Altithorax, however you pronounce it, and then the originals, which is pretty nice. Size, weight, diet, conifers, very nice. Humerus is over 1.8 meters long, taller than most humans. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. The Brachiosaurus considers neck 9 meters above the ground, allowing it to feed on foliage most dinosaurs cannot reach. That's odd. It says 9 meters, but its height is 12 meters. Maybe mathematic issue. Signs of Brachiosaur territory. Extensive browsing damage to low-lying trees and underbrush, uprooting of mature trees along compacted ground, and extremely well-worn trails. That's cool, bringing up the whole game trail, pushing aside a bit. That's nice. They're like elephants, they clear forests. Do remain a safe 61 meters from the species to avoid falling debris. Oddly specific number. Maybe there's a reference in there I'm missing. Keep tall trees trimmed of excess growth. Keep up to date with local migration routes and movement forecasts, and remain indoors if a herd is moving towards their location. Do not enter their territory during mating season. Death sentence. And there seems to be one sighting. Oh, 2 sightings. That's the picture from before. Very nice. And then there was... We open back the field guide, move back in. There was the sighting that seemed to be in... Was it Finland? Or was it... Finland, yeah. Ooh, in the snow. Very nice, seeing the Fallen Kingdom Brachii model. Very cool. Love the original call it makes. Very nice touch. Very cool. A government worker for the city of Romanimi, I don't know any of these names, caught a Brachii on camera when conducting risk assessments around a local forest. Cool. I assume some rich guy got to Finland. Alright, and that seems to be it for Brachii. Let's move on to the next one, which is Carnotaurus. Oh, definitely one of my favorite carnivores. Aggression level high. Carnivore, small to medium prey, such as turtles. It's weird. Chubutisaurus? That's weird. That's a type of sauropod. Never heard of that in canon before. That's interesting. Really interesting. Did you know this ferocious breed with long legs, slender hind limbs can reach up to 27 kilometers per hour? Their running posture makes it difficult to turn while sprinting, sometimes causing them to lose their balance. That's interesting. Some carnivores spot brown and orange coloration, while others have darker contrast red coloration, so demon and taureau, referencing both, that's cool. Just a standard carno, that's nice. Signs of Carnotaur territory, deep footprint tracks that run from dense cover to large open areas. Run away in a zigzag pattern like that seen from Land of the Lost. Move into dense cover, seek shelter, and attempt to fight back if escape's not possible. That might be referencing the Camp Cretaceous scene where Ben fought taureau. That's cool. Do not attempt to outrun these animals in a straight line. Try to observe from any distance, no matter how far, and play dead. It's an endurance hunter and will attack exhausted prey. That's cool, I like that. Carnotaur sightings. Let's see. Oh. There's one. Oh, alright. Vacationers at a high as a pair of dinosaurs towards their side of their holiday home. Eyewitnesses describe them as reddish two-legged carnivores with 2 horns above their eyes. Experts suggest a pair of carnotaurs are responsible. That's interesting. Possibly referencing the novel pair of carnos? Just like, because, duo? Or maybe the 2 carno pairs from Disney's Dinosaur, who knows? There's a lot of carnotaur pairs in media. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, the llama video. Forgot about that one. Oof. So, that seems to be the demon coloration of Carno, since there's more than one of them. Running down a llama. Very nice, very cool. Video taken from a bus in Peru shows a rare moment where a Carno is seen hunting some local wildlife. Very nice, very cool. Well, I believe that's it for Carno. So let's move on to our next dinosaur, which is the Compy. Now, that's a really cool thing about the Compy on this page. Down there, it says Kirby Enterprises, which, as you can tell by the Drake P3 Pteranodon and the soon-to-be hang glider, that is a reference to Jurassic Park 3, and in canon maybe means that Kirby did actually go on to start Kirby Enterprises, and apparently used their PTSD and trauma for their new logo. Compy, aggression level high, length 1.5, carnivore small animals, large animals if in a swarm. Did you know consignathus often travel in packs? If you see one, there are likely more in the area. Don't be fooled by their small size. These creatures can attack for any reason. Their bite is especially painful, and some varieties can even be venomous. So like Camp Cretaceous, nice. Signs of Compy territory. Extensive sprawling underground runs and warrens. That's cool, I like that. Deposits of small mammal, bird, and reptile bones. Keep a regular head count of your group, especially young children. Throw food away from your path as a distraction. Do not turn your back if spotted. Attempt to feed or pet. Alright, so Compy sightings. This might be the Kirby Enterprises one. Yep, it is. I'm gonna hear the original Lost World call there. And I'm gonna get some flack for this, but I actually prefer the Fallen Kingdom Compy over the Lost World one. It just had cooler colors with stripes and the red throat and stuff. I prefer it. Marion, whatever. County local discovered that a trap designed to catch rodents can also catch a rather angry Compsognathus. Nice. Next up on the list is the fan favorite and iconic Dilophosaur. Dilophosaurus, when aggression level moderate, length 2.7 meters. That's still big in the Jurassic Park one. Not as big as the, which is now canon, from the, as mentioned somewhere in another video, we'll get to that, but the Regenesis comics have officially canonized adult Dillo. So, yeah, maybe just this variant is just smaller. Who knows? Did you know these venom-spraying creatures are capable of taking down prey much larger than themselves? Nedry. While flaring their frill in a shrill vocalization are often seen as a precursor to an attack, these are most likely a warning sign that the animal feels threatened. It can spit venom further than its body length, will use its arms and claws to grip prey down by the effects of its venom. Sign of Dilophosaur territory, dark, dry, paint-like splatters on nearby trees. A sour, sharp smell in the air from territorial marking with pheromones. Dried venom on trees along grass and carrion. Lots of small carcasses within a small radius. It would have been nice if they mentioned the sweet smell of the venom, but, yeah, just me from the novel, Do back away slowly and cover your mouth and eyes with clothing. Wear protective eyewear and keep 6 meters away from any individual. So 6 meters must be their length of spit. Do not turn their back, separate from others in your group, or confuse the animal's curiosity as the next meal as playful behavior. That is cool. Nice little callback to Jurassic Park. And since it's grayed out, there's currently no Dilophosaur sightings. We've actually seen this render before. It's been leaked. It was on a cardboard cutout and stuff. So it's nice to finally have Dilopho back in the franchise. And from the trailers, it apparently has a really dedicated couple of scenes, hopefully. Next up on the agenda is the Dimorphodon, aggression level high, as you can see in Jurassic World. Did you know that these flying reptiles have a coat of fur-like sphincter fibers, I think that's how it's pronounced, along their back? Dimorphodons prefer coastal regions, and despite their sharp teeth, they primarily love an insectivore diet. Though they will also eat small animals like fish. While they're not overly aggressive, even though it says high, their large flocks may be incredibly dangerous if they feel threatened. Dimorphodons are moderately intelligent social creatures, making them a favorite animal to illegally keep as pets. Once again, a nice little callback to the illegal dinosaur trade. Signs of the Dimorphodon territory. Nests built into and around cliff faces. Large swaths of droppings. Listen for their squirks and chirps. A Dimorphodon flock is quite noisy. You'll hear them often before you see them. Keep your distance, seek indoor shelter, keep kids and small pets indoors if you suspect them nearby, and do not approach nests or make loud and shrill noises or attempt to feed or capture. And currently, there is quite a few actually Dimorphodon sightings. One, that's pretty cool, they're on a little power line. One was captured by a local telecom engineer. That's pretty cool. Sorry about that again, by the way. There's one in Australia of them on the sign, yes, the DPG. It's too late, we will become extinct. It's kind of weird, but what you gonna do? I like the, oh, we're going extinct, whatever. And there's another sighting, a video that I believe it's in Japan. Yes, it is, Dimorphodon.
Why?
Very cool. Very cool. Flock of Dimorphodons spotted flying low over the island in the Miyajima Island, Japan. And that should be it for Dimorphodons. So let's move on to the next dinosaur, which is, well, it isn't even a dinosaur. It is a reptile, which is the Dimetrodon, the first carnivorous synapsid in this franchise to ever really be on screen, which is pretty cool. Diet feeding on amphibians and fish. That's nice. I like that. Did you know the Dimetrodon is technically not a dinosaur, but is more closely related to mammals? Yes. The species, which name means 2 measures of teeth, is a low to the ground, crocodile-like reptile, and has a huge frilled back that basically is 3 times its weight. Wait, what? That's weird. A huge frilled back fin that's 3 times its own weight. That's odd. I don't think that's right. I don't think it weighs that much, but whatever. Its conical teeth are ideal for gripping slippery fish and amphibians. Sign of Dimetrodon territory. Discarded prey items, carrion, and droppings, near openings in the ground, and evidence of movements in underground water sources, caves, and sewer systems. So this seems to be referencing, the sewer crocodile thing. The myth that goes around in, like, New York and everything. Personally, I know it's outdated and doesn't make much sense, but I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Do stay clear of underground areas showing evidence of recent habitation, and do not leave entrances to underground structures open or allow crawl spaces or sewers to accumulate debris or fall into disrepair. It's pretty cool, and once again, since it's grayed out like the others, there are no sightings. Next up is the Gallimimus, ostrich mimic. Nice. Did you know that Galley is among the largest of what experts call the ostrich mimic dinosaurs? I personally thought Ornithomimus was bigger, but that's just me. They are one of the fastest dinosaurs with speeds up to 56 kilometers an hour. Their preferred meals for predatory animals fast enough to catch them, be that Tyrannosaurus rex or even, oh, that's cool, mountain lions. Signs of Galley territory is crushed cropland or property. In drier seasons, large herds will accumulate plumes of dust visible from afar, and stampeding herds can be heard from a great distance. That's cool. They're the little squawks they make. That's pretty cool. Remain visible to them at all times. Stay upright if caught in a stampede and move perpendicular to the direction of the herd to escape. And do not turn your back on running herds or make loud noises or quick movements. That's cool. And I do believe there is a sighting somewhere. I believe it was one seen in the prologue. Yes. Pretty cool. Very cool. Herd of Gallimimus stalled traffic on a foggy night on Washington Road. Very nice. All right. And that is Gallimimus.
Hey everyone, it's Thigh. So there were some problems with Badger's last couple portions of his field guide coverage. So I'm going to jump in and cover the last 2, which is the Giga and the Mosasaurus. And there's actually been some updates since Badger had actually recorded last, so it would have worked out perfectly. Let's get right into this because this is already a long video. Let's not take too long. Anyway, so we got the Gallimimus. Next up is the Giga. I am not even going to predict how to pronounce this name because either way, I am going to be told that I am wrong. I'm already waiting to hear how bad my para pronunciation was. But anyway, so we got 15.5 meters long and 5.5 meters tall. It weighs 8,165 kilograms, and it's considered a large dinosaur. No duh. And it is aggression level moderate. Did you know that this theropod is the largest known terrestrial carnivore? There's some debate about that. Larger than the T-Rex, it weighs up to 8,165 kilograms and measured over 12 meters in length. Some of you might actually remember from early coverage of this website that this number was different. You notice that it's 12 meters in length and it says 15.5? Well, let's just say Amber might actually had a hand in getting this fixed, and it looks like they forgot this portion of the correction. Anyway, reaching speeds up to 48 kilometers per hour. It's an enormous, sharp, backboned killer that destroys everything and anything in its path. Sign of a giga's territory. Carrion, especially larger animals. Presence of carrion feeders and scavenger animals. Lack of prey items, particularly medium to large carnivores. Oh, and for those who don't know, carrion is essentially dead animal corpses, bodies. So like if you were to find a deer on the side of the road. Do be aware of your surroundings. Leave the suspected territory immediately. Seek shelter in sturdy structures or terrain features that you can get to safely. Let's scroll up. Do not go near their territory. Run. Hiding is your best option. And do not attempt to intimidate. I feel that there's going to be some spoilers in that. And because it's grayed out, it obviously means that we have no sightings. It's probably, as I said in my other video, going to be at the Biosyn facility there. Next up, we've got the Mosasaurus, the jewel of Jurassic World. First of all, its aggression level is high, as we can see in Camp Cretaceous. Size, length 21.9 meters. This is actually smaller than what we see in the movie, and what the website says, and what the movie says, and what the movie says, what Fallen Kingdom says. The largest size that we actually see is somewhere up towards 90 meters long in Fallen Kingdom. However, the average size that Jurassic World has and shows is actually somewhere closer to 25 meters long. Here's a chart from a friend of mine named Luca, who has just tracked everything up to Camp Cretaceous Season 1. So it's a carnivore. It's fish and other marine reptiles is what it eats on. Did you know that the Mosasaurus is an immense aquatic lizard related to the Komodo dragon? I did not actually know that. They have specialized keeled scales that streamline the massive creature's ability to sneak up on unsuspecting victims. Unable to chew, Mosasaurus catches prey with her large, cone-shaped teeth and either swallows the morsel whole or rips the food into smaller pieces. Very familiar. This actually reminds me a lot of the crocodilians and how they have to rip their prey into smaller pieces, and oftentimes they have to eat it whole. So very similar. Let's scroll down. Sign of Mosasaurus territory. Local marine life disturbed or absent. Whale or shark carcasses washing up on shore. Now that would be scary. Follows a seasonal migratory route around the Pacific. I wonder how they would have known that by this point, but okay. Do be aware of surroundings when on the open water. Check the DPW to see if it has been spotted in your area. Look for local beaches to put out warning signs. Be aware of your surroundings and warn others if necessary. Do not go into open water without sonar. Try to outrun it with your boat. And lastly, enter areas with recent Mosasaurus activity, which, since there's been something recent, let's discuss that. We've got 2 sightings. So I will start off with the first one. Both of them have video. So let's start off. Sighting, Mosasaur, aggression level high. The cameras aboard a deep sea survey prospecting platform caught the moment a Mosasaur collided with the superstructure before venturing into deeper waters. I just love this. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's really cool. I've seen this video a few times now. It still amazes me how cool it is, to be honest. Oh, there was a fish. There's a few of them. And there we go. Now you can actually see a line here. Interesting which island it tops at. Very cool, Hanali. A tourist snorkeling in Hawaii was surprised by the appearance of what the DPW's authorities have identified as a mosasaur. Whoa. That was cool. So, one other thing I'd like to point out is, you see Kauai here. And I'm going to put up an info card up here. And it's going to show the size of Isla Nublar compared to Kauai, where actually most of the filming for Jurassic Park and Jurassic World took place. Just interesting how the size comparison. And then also, here's a picture for Maui. I didn't know how to shoehorn these into any videos, so I just thought I'd throw it in here since I had to take care of this last video. Anyway, this has been an Ambermind production. I will see you guys next time. Hey Ember Miners, thanks for watching today's video. Be sure to click the subscribe button on your way out and click the bell icon to be notified of our videos when we upload them. Consider leaving a like on this video so we know that you enjoyed it. Leave a comment about content that you would like to see come to this channel, and be sure to check the description for links to our Discord if you would like to talk to the team more directly. Check out our Patreon if you would like to help fund the team and its upcoming projects. Remember, this is a fan group reviewing the depths of our favorite franchise, and that we are in no way affiliated with the groups and companies that own them. Be sure to support Universal Studios and Amblin Entertainment. This has been an Ambermind production. Thank you for mining with us.